What's going on, child? This is your most favorite diabetic YouTuber in the whole entire world. Back with another video. Now today, I do have a reaction slash, a news update. And honestly, this one is very different. Now, this one's very different because I'm not going to try to get into the whole political aspect because, of course, I can. And, of course, I'm not trying to push my political agenda. I have my opinions and all that good shit, but necessarily I don't feel like it's my job to come out here and say it. Of course, I might say a little bit here and there, but at the same time, it's my opinion. I don't care. It's my legal right as a citizen, basically, to, say what the hell I want. Freedom of speech. So, usually I wouldn't give a shit about saying that, but just in general, I just want to throw that out there because when it comes to this topic, I think it's just bigger than Republican, Democrats, and etc. I think it's worldwide, people. Now, more specifically, apparently, it's been exposed slash released that Donald Trump sent an interesting, a couple interesting, like, birthday cards or something like that to Jeffrey Epstein. Now, apparently, it's, like, in shape of a girl's body and all kinds of extra-ish. I have not actually seen it, so I'm very curious to know what the hell is actually going on here, because in my opinion, I think this shit goes higher than just Trump or Bill Clinton or just Epstein. Like, I feel like this goes allegedly high as hell, and I know I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I'll just say that out loud, but at the same time, there ain't no way that this is just going on so casually without people that are literally all over the world got something to do with it. Because if one person heard about it, you know damn well somebody's gonna want to say something or they're gonna want to end it. And hopefully, I just want this shit all to get exposed. I don't give a shit who exactly is exposed. Like, if Trump actually did something, expose him. If he didn't, then all right, cool, let's move on. Same with Bill Clinton. If he did it, expose him. If he didn't, move on. Like, just in general, I think in life that we need to just eliminate all the PDF files, but that's allegedly in my opinion. But before we get any further, like I said, this is all alleged, and I really don't know anything about it. So, it's all love, no hate, kinda. Now, of course, I'm going to make my jokes be brutally honest, and I won't lie to you, I am typically an arsehole, but if it's hate, beef, or anything crazy like that, I straight up admit it. Now, one more time, all love, no hate. And my bad, I rambled a little bit, but I'm very curious to know what the hell is actually going on here, because just the way everybody's, like, going crazy and just blowing this shit up online, it's got to be something very, very bad slash very intriguing. Now, I don't know what it is, and I'm not here to, like, victim shame or just point out anything. So let's figure this shit out. That learning disability kicked in so bad, I apologize, but truly, this is something I really want to talk about because I just feel like there's something huge going on in this world, and I feel like this shit has been happening for years, on top of generations, on top of, extra stuff. Even before there was Epstein or Trump and all this other shit, all right? Like, I'm saying, this has been going down for years, and it's probably just, following new leaderboards on some type of scary psycho way. All right, so I do have the article up here, but real quick, I want to say, the learning disability might kick in while I'm reading, slash it might sound like shite, so my apologies, truly. I'm trying my hardest here, but it's probably going to hit, so I'm just going to say it out loud. And also, it's kind of random as hell that this is just coming out of nowhere. Like, everything, they said they lost every single thing, but now we're finding some information. It's got me a little bit confused. But in general, okay, so it says House Oversight Committee releases image of entire Epstein birthday album with letter attributed to Trump. Okay. Oh, the Republican-led House Oversight Committee. Okay, the Republicans. Usually, I mean, if it was them trying to, help Trump, then you'd think they'd be keeping it in. But I don't know. I'm not mad at them, actually doing their job and not trying to keep us in the dark necessarily, I mean, allegedly. But yeah, okay, so the Republican-led House Oversight Committee has released digital images of an entire birthday album presented to Jeffrey Epstein for his 50th birthday in 2003. God dang, he was old as fuck when he... The images include a suggested drawing and a letter bearing the name of Donald Trump. In a statement, Republican Chair of Committee Congressman James Comer of Kentucky also scolded House Democrats for cherry-picking documents and politicizing information received from the estate. Democrats on the committee posted an image of the letter attributed to Trump on social media, and another letter refers to current president. Okay, so it makes sense the Democrats actually came in too. But in general, I got to give the, dude from Kentucky. I got that with congressman. I got to give the congressman some credit because he's right. You should not be able to like necessarily cherry pick and tell what you want to tell the public and what you want to keep for yourselves and all that shit. Like it's just not something that should be going down. So now it says here it is. We got Trump's birthday note to Jeffrey Epstein. The president says doesn't exist. Trump talks about a wonderful secret the two of them shared. What is he hiding? Release the files. God dang. Okay. The image itself is definitely interesting. I won't even say anything, but I'll just be I mean, it kind of makes sense. You got a figure of a woman. That's kind of weird. Now, it says voiceover. There must be more to life than having everything. Donald, yes there is, but I won't tell you what it is. Jeffrey, nor will I, since I always know what it is. Donald, we have certain things in common, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, yes we do, come to think of it. Donald, I don't know what that said. Okay, never age. Have you noticed that? As a matter of fact, it was clear to me that the last time I saw you, Donald, hey pal, a pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and every other day be another for wonderful secret. Alright, so I'm going to be honest with you before we keep going on. Like, yeah, it definitely does sound fishy, but at the same time, it could mean anything. They could allegedly, if you ever watched that South Park episode where Kyle and Stan's dad are in the hot tub together, it could have been one of them things. Like, it could have, like, it could be that secret. We only share certain secrets. Sword fights and shit in the bathroom. Like, it could be, what we're all assuming it is, of course, and most likely probably is, but never know, they might have had a hot tub experience or something, honestly. So then the second letter released by the Democrats was from Joel Pascal, a member of Trump's Mar-a-Lago club, who made a crude joke about a woman. The Wall Street Journal reports Epstein and Trump each courted in the 1990s, according to the court testimony and people familiar with the matter. Okay. New page from Epstein's book. Epstein and a longtime Mar-a-Lago member joking about selling a fully decrypted woman to Donald Trump. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Can somebody please tell me what the hell that means? I tried searching it up, and the only thing that I could find was like annoying. All right, that's a big ass word. I don't know what that word means. I'm pretty sure it doesn't mean anything great, but I highly doubt it means annoying, like Goggle was trying to tell me. So if you know what it means, please let me know. Now you got an interesting image there for sure. Jeffrey showing early talents with money. Oh, showing? I don't know if that's what they meant. Showing with money plus woman. Sells fully something to Donald Trump for $22,000. Okay. Showed early people's skills to... God dang, I thought I can't write for shit. Jesus criminy. Araid, though I handled the deal, I didn't get any of the money on the girl. Okay. Pascal's birthday letter included a photo of Epstein holding a giant Magnoff check for $22,500, made it look like the payment for Trump Epstein. The photo was captioned, Jeffrey showing early talents, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I already said all that. Even though the woman's name was redacted, an image of the book provided by the House of estate of Jeffrey Epstein. As Leland Nelly reported for Mother Jones in 2020, Pascal's name and phone number was in a leaked copy of what was said to be Epstein's personal contacts. And yeah, basically everybody's saying that this shit does not exist, but first we got something in front of us, so something's existing. Now, like I said, it definitely does not look good at all. I don't want to say like he bought or, paid for services or anything like that, but damn near, from how they're worded, how they're wording and everything, it's kind of hard not to assume start thinking that. Now, we really don't know if that's how it went down, but at the same time, maybe he paid for a ratara, 5-minute, 5-hour journey. But then when you look at the company that Jeffrey Epstein was keeping slash, sadly pimping out, it was all minors. So who exactly would you be, paying that fee for a couple hours for, ideally, if that was the case scenario? Just in general, it just does not look good. And honestly, the picture where they say they, they got a secret and everything, I promise you, it probably is what we're thinking. All of this is like mind opening, like, oh, duh, we kind of already knew this. And now that the truth's finally slowly coming out, I mean, even though it's not actually saying it in this, it's giving you a little clip notes on this shit, if I'm going to be real. But even though, it's coming out, the picture, my bad, lost train of thought. Even though that picture's basically not too much, I could, it basically probably means that they were doing nefarious things together. And honestly, I would love that it would just come out if it was the hot tub option. All right, I'm gonna be brutally honest with y'all. If it's the hot tub option where they're like sword fighting and then that would make a lot more sense. And I would rather him come out and say that than he was doing stuff with kids. Like, yeah, I might not be the biggest fan of him, but just in general, I don't like anybody that, like, I think, like, I don't need to be hot if you do this shit like that, if in my opinion. But yeah, this is mind-blowing. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, this is pretty crazy that we actually got something that apparently doesn't exist. Even though I'm seeing him right now, it does not exist. I don't know how that works, but let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Also, in the comments, your boy make all kinds of videos, so comment you want to see. And yes, I got for the video. Peace.